It looks like we're going to be reunited tonight with Carl and Amora, but not before some heartache and aftermath of the Casa recoupling first. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 23, First Look. We have got to get into it. Also, do not go too far away because I have a video that is uploading now at the time I'm recording this video about Casey's false reassurance that we are going to get into it. But in this video, we are going to talk about the first look that is, we see Trinity and Bryce kissing and soul ties. We see Kata and Zack Attack having a conversation in the speakeasy. He's basically telling her, listen, look at here, I did some more kisses. I, kissed in bed, all this, all of that. We have Tay, basically saying which guys were on their good behavior, which ones were not. And ultimately, you know what I'm saying? The question was about Sincere. And, I'm going to assume and presume we're going to get some tea, right? So, Anaya also had a breakdown. Melanie was there to comfort her and be by her side. And basically, Anaya kept saying that she had hope. That she had hope. In the bed, we have Kenzie asking KC, do you want to have a conversation? And he is saying it is up in the air. No. In a surprise to nobody, Anaya is crying herself to sleep, so she is sleeping outside in soul ties. Next day, Melanie and Sincere have a conversation. I presume and assume it's based off of whatever TT said the night before regarding his behavior at Casa Amor. And basically, Melanie's not feeling the conversation. Melanie is not feeling the conversation. She is not feeling the talk and all the things. And she is immediately going upstairs, you guys. She is not interested in the line and just a lie. But here's the thing, Melanie. You had an opportunity to choose Corey, and you chose to rock it out with Sincere. So I don't understand why we still got the tears and everything else. And then behind that conversation, y'all, guess who was talking? Anaya was sitting with Kenzie and Gal. Didn't you choose Dylan? Didn't you choose Dylan? Kenzie never wants who is in her couple. She wants to do this sneaky leak stuff, and I have no idea how people do not call it out. The Islanders get a text, and it looks like the Casa girls are congregating off to their own, and basically they're doing their first challenge. And it looks like some type of cake challenge where it's guys versus girls, and the guys get to choose which girls they want to pie, and they're all sitting up like little bobbleheads, and they got chef hats on, and they all get to decide who they want to pie, who they want to spray, I guess like icing on, or some type of whatever. So I don't know who is hitting Anaya after this. That's kind of shady, and that's kind of effed up. Anybody who is hitting Anaya after what has just taken place. She had a whole on meltdown in front of the entire villa, has been humiliated and everything else, right? So then we see the girls, they're getting revenge, and they are all hitting KC up. They are pissed off at KC, and they're basically like justice for Anaya. And then it was Anaya's turn, and she just like blasted KC, right? And so then what happened, you guys? This was it for me, because I was kind of like, what is up with this challenge? This challenge is kind of lame. You know what I'm saying? Like what is happening? And prior to the challenge announcement, Kenzie is doing the splits upon the splits upon the splits on them, right? And everything else, right? So that takes place. And then there's some type of cake eating contest to where there's some treasure at the end. So it was Kenzie versus Zack Attack that had to, you know what I'm saying, hurry up and do, what they needed to do with these cakes, right? Why is it Zack Attack won first, apparently, allegedly? Why was there a heart that said revenge is sweet? Revenge is sweet. And Zack Attack was like, wait, what are we talking about? What's the tea? What's Gucci, right? Apparently, you know how they have those surprise, like, pop-up cakes? Like the pop-up cakes, like somebody pops out, like, boom, surprise. I think our votes, you know what I'm saying? Our votes for Carl, well, at least my vote for Carl and Amora are coming out. And I don't think people are going to be happy. I do not think the people are going to be happy, you guys, but I am here for all of it. I am here for all of it. Now, here's the thing, producers. I need y'all to not wait until the last 5 minutes of this episode to pop out with Carl and Amora. And we have a cliffhanger until tomorrow as far as what the conversations and stuff like that's going to be. But I have a feeling that's what they're going to do to us. That they're going to pick up with the fallout of the Casa recoupling. And they're going to spend time, you know what I'm saying, during the day with the foolishness. And then we're going to get into this challenge. And they're going to wait till the last couple of minutes of these pop-ups of these bombshells. And then we're going to not get the conversation till tomorrow. And I just don't understand because this is episode 23. There's only like on average 37 episodes per season. And y'all already said it sounds like movie night would be coming this week. You know what I mean? We already saw in After Sun that Amora coming into the villa was interested in Caleb and somebody else. She was not even interested in Sincere, but obviously that was her connection at Casa Amor. So I think initially Amora is going to be in to cause damage and drama and chaos between the Sincere and the Melanie of it all. And then, of course, we all voted for Carl. We all voted for Carl to come back, so I cannot wait for his conversation with Anaya. He said initially on After Sun, right, when they first got dumped from the villa, he said that Anaya is an amazing person. She's got a kind heart. That was his connection. He was all about her, all locked in on her. People were trying to throw shade at her for choosing Casey. And even Corey was being weird that Casey and Anaya was still going to explore a connection. And Carl was like, that's done. That is done. You can't humiliate somebody and then expect some type of get back, right? So basically, and then also said on After Sun that if he has an opportunity to come back into the villa, he would still want to explore his connection with Anaya because that was his connection. He was all about her. However, he said he's going to have a wall up. And I think really that is going to be reassurance from Anaya's part that she's just not going after, you know what I'm saying, Carl, just for the simple fact of trying to stay on the show or because things didn't work out with KC or whatever the case may be. Like, Anaya, I hope she locks in. I hope she lets, you know what I'm saying, Carl know that she made a mistake, that she had reservations about picking KC. However, in her mind, it was due to the timeline. It was due to her and KC in this for 3 weeks, and you and her only in this for 3 days. And you know what I'm saying? She got in her own head. She thought that everything that KC was telling her was facts, was the truth, was all of the things. And unfortunately, that was not the case. Unfortunately, that was not the case, and Casey played in her face. Now, really what the tea is going to be is the aftermath of this when Carl is in that villa. I want to know how Casey's going to move because for all intents and purposes, at least from what it indicated to me in the first look, Casey and Anaya are not speaking. Casey and Anaya are not speaking outside of, whatever's going to take place in the challenge. But outside of that there's going to be no conversation. I think this might be the first conversation where we're not seeing any kissing or anything like that. Like we're just, you know what I'm saying? We're just going to do a cake competition is what it's giving. And so it is going to be very interesting to see how Casey moves because before he didn't care. He said it was up in the air for a conversation, but Neil all of a sudden, competition's in there. because you thought Anaya was going to be single and dumped or potentially single and nobody was going to want her. But bringing somebody back who does want Anaya, and you got mad at Carl even after being rejected, still was saying kind things about Anaya, how beautiful, how smart she is, and you're letting out that sigh and you're rolling out your eyes and everything else. I want to see if Casey is going to keep that same energy, or if Neil all of a sudden 2 and 2 is going to equal 4 in his head. Why is Carl back? Why is Carl back on the show for Anaya? Did I really F this up? Did I do too much? I can't wait. I cannot wait, y'all. So that is it for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor. I want to know what y'all thoughts are in the comments, what y'all thought of the first look. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.